Well, good afternoon. I haven't seen you for ages, just kidding. Let's start with Mug 15. We have two sentences to go over. Weather is one cause of famine, but political strife is another cause of famine, period. So I wrote something over here for you, something interesting, and I don't know if you'll be able to read it or not. But if you can, then it's wonderful, and then just have a look at it. And if not, it's still all right. So an interesting thing here is the word weather or weather or weather has two different spellings. So the spelling W-E-A-T-H-E-R, this one, can you see it? Yeah, means actually what is the weather like today? So what is the weather like today outside? Okay, or to weather can be also a verb. So you can say we weathered the storm. Or sometimes the word weather or weather, depending on the pronunciation, depends which country you're from, is spelled this way, and it means if, if. So here we go. If you can see it, then we're all lucky. Okay, so it means if, and we can say, tell me whether you like me or not. Okay, it will mean tell me if you like me or not. And you probably have heard of a wonderful English poem, and I love it so much. It's about weathering the weather. Whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot. Whether the weather is good or whether the weather is not. We'll weather the weather no matter the weather, whether we like it or not. Okay, so it actually goes on the playing of weather as if and weather as the weather out today. So in this case, that's wrong spelling, and we need to spell it as the weather out there. So W-E-A-T-H-E-R, weather. Okay, weather is one cause of famine, but political strife is another. Okay, so let's have a look. First of all, we need to get rid of this cause of famine. We do not need to repeat it twice. We'll put a period here, so let's make sure to put a period there. And let's make sure this is spelled correctly as the word weather outside and not whether you like me or not. And then let's have a look at it again. Weather is one cause of famine, but political strife is another. Okay, so we can see that we have a subject over here, weather, and we have a predicate, is or is one cause. So predicate is like a verb and subject is like a noun. So 1, 2, which makes this already a sentence or a clause. If we have a sentence or a clause, ta-da! That's what we're looking for. And if we have two clauses, then there is something in between of them that might be put from time to time. I'm talking about a comma. So let's have a look if we have one more clause in this sentence. Famine sounds like a noun, and is another verb. Ta-da! Famine is another cause. So we already see two clauses or two sentences inside of this one, which means we need to put what? A comma in between over here. So weather is one cause of famine, comma, but political strife is another, period. Nothing like this. And let's look at that one. Well, first of all, the thing that I already noticed is PM spelled not correctly. So let's put a P period, M period. And make sure there is no space in between. So 3 space, P period, M period, and then space. Okay, so typing furiously. All right, here I see what's the problem. Here we need to concentrate on understanding active and passive voices in English language. Active, when I am the door, I do something. Passive, when there is an object and someone is doing something and the object is being transformed. I do not know. So I can talk about the book and I can talk about me as a person, as a subject. I read the book. Do I have a book here? I want to demonstrate. I read a book. So let's imagine I read a book. Or we can talk about the book, not me anymore. So we switch and we put the word book on the first place and we can say the book was read by me. So if we need longer explanation, what's passive and what's active voice, I would promise you another video on that topic. But for now, let's just understand that in this particular sentence, we need to make sure that in English, formal papers, everyone, I don't know why, prefers active voice. So let's make an active voice. We don't want like the essay was finished. We don't want all that. We don't want that passive voice, essay was finished. We do not want to put essay at the first place. We want to put the person. Shelby is a girl, so we will write something like this. Typing furiously, of course, comma. Typing furiously, comma, because it's an introductory sentence and it answers the question how. So if you have an introductory sentence that answers the question how, that describes the action that's going to follow, comma after it, please, thank you. So typing furiously, comma, Shelby. So that's where we'll put Shelby. Finished, no was anymore, throw away this was. Once again, Shelby finished the essay. I'm just looking. If we still want to keep the word just before the 3 p.m. Yeah, if we want to keep the word just, we might just as well throw away this by. So once again, typing furiously, comma, Shelby finished the essay just before the 3 p.m. period. Yay, wonderful. If you have any more questions, let me know. You know where to find me. Not just the comments down below, but everyone, please message me on Facebook any questions and I will explain to you a little deeper. And I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.